Hello, hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome to today's Zoom meeting, Pin to Profit Power Hour. This is Thursday, February 13th, and I am your featured presenter. My name is Ronette Turner Corley, and I'm so excited to be sharing this information with you. We just had Testimony Thursday, and someone who gave a great testimony about what we do and how we do it. So I am excited to be able to bring you this presentation today, because what you're going to see is a way where you can put your pen to work and earn income, earn cash flow coming into your house just by using the stroke of a pen. All right. So what I want you to do is go ahead and make sure that you take notes so that if you have any questions, you can get back to the person who invited you. My husband and I have dedicated ourselves in the month of February to share this every single day, because we really do believe that this platform needs to be out there and people need to know what's possible, because it is an absolute way where you can bring cash flow into your household. Okay, so maybe some of you are familiar with this gentleman, maybe not. Zig Ziglar, who was a motivational phenomenon and an inspiration to millions of people around the world. He has transitioned from his life, but he left a big legacy. And one of his famous quotes he always quoted was the fact that you can have everything in life that you want if you just help enough people get what they want. My husband and I have truly lived our lives with that philosophy, knowing that if you help enough people pay their bills, believe me, your bills will automatically get paid. You will never want for anything. Now, we've been in the direct selling space and network marketing for many years, and actually have been blessed to, create a lifestyle from that and be quite successful. However, what we discovered was the masses of people never was able to have that amount of success. Why? Because of various reasons: lack of skill, maybe even believing in themselves. So there's a lot of things that go with, the reason why someone does not excel in that space. Well, we believe we truly found something that everyone can win, right? A program where everyone can win. That's what gets us excited, is the fact that doesn't matter, your background, doesn't matter your tech skill, doesn't matter your sales skills, because you don't have to sell anything. If you can write here, you can win. Now, what if there was a way to write your way into income? I want you to think about that. What if the power was really in the pen? I'm going to show you tonight how legally you can literally write your way to income. It's a platform that's changing lives, and everyday people are earning shows you how you can put yourself in a position to write and get paid. Before I get started in all the information, I want to introduce you to this beautiful lady. Her name is Lisa Krimmel. She's the co-founder of Send It Academy. She's also the creator of what we call Pay Per Letter program. Lisa is a wife, mother of 4 boys, and she resides in my backyard of Northern California. Over 3 years ago, she discovered this method. And once again, this method has been around for decades, and she discovered it 3 years ago. And what she decided to do in 2023 was say, listen, I'm going to put this to test. I'm going to see if I go ahead and go all in for 1 full year, doing 4 hours a day of writing, 5 days a week, taking 2 days off. Now, those 4 hours a day, she didn't just sit down and do 4 hours consistently. It was around her spare time, part-time, in between being a wife, a mother, and also a business owner from home. So needless to say, she's busy, but she was able to do a total of 4 hours per day, here and there throughout our day, 5 days a week. Do you know she did that for 1 full year? And she earned a little bit over $78,000 in that year. I want to stop here and ask you, what if, in addition to what you do, you brought an additional $78,000? Would that help your bottom line? Whether it was something that, was extra money, or whether it was something that, that made a tremendous difference because you needed to cover some things. $78,000 is $78,000. How would you like to do that by just writing? As a matter of fact, I believe Lisa can tell her story much better than I can. Let's go ahead and hear from Lisa.
Hi, my name is Lisa Krimmel, and I am the co-founder here at Send It Academy. And I wanted to tell you why this is the program you've been looking for. I want to give you a little background about me. For 25 years, I've been in the mortgage industry. In 2005, after having my third son, I decided I needed an additional stream of income. So I became an internet marketer. I had tremendous success between 2005 and 2013. But in 2013, I did decide to step away. And biggest reason why I decided that is because I was tired of putting people into programs where there just wasn't duplication. I didn't want people to fail. I truly wanted people to be successful when I put them into programs. So I did move on. I became a drop shipper and FBA seller over at Amazon. I did $15 million in sales between 2013 and January of 2022 when Amazon impolitely asked me to leave because they no longer wanted to compete with us. So in February of 2022, I went back into the mortgage industry, saw there was a huge need for credit repair courtesy of COVID, and so I started my own credit repair company. In April of that same year, my cousin came to me because she knew that my Amazon business had gone kaput and asked me if I had ever thought about, an additional stream of income. And I said, yeah, I'm always interested in something. So she showed me how to write letters to casinos for $5, and I jumped in with both feet. That first year from May, I started actually in May of 2022. I started with 50, then 100, then 200, built myself up to 300. But more importantly, that first year, what I did was I worked on converting that out. I'm not a huge gambler. In fact, most of the time when I go into a casino, I take a $100 bill and my objective is to leave with the same $100 bill. And so I really did perfect what I like to call the art of conversion that first year. And so in 2023, I decided I was going to go all in. And I made a commitment to myself to go ahead and write 300 letters every single week for the entire year of 2023, which I did successfully do. And I made just a little bit over $78,000 writing letters in my spare time while I did my other business, which was credit repair. In November of 2023, I was at a wedding where my sister, who is also a writer, her daughter wanted to be able to move out. And I said, well, let's get her writing letters, which made me come up with the idea of paid per letter. So I got together with my sister. She created the videos. I did all the verbiage. We put the program together as to make it as simple as possible so that everybody could win. And that's what I love about this program is if you can write, you can make money here. You don't have to go out and recruit. You don't have to go out and sponsor. You just have to write. So in December, I built out the program, called up a friend of mine because he had some amazing software that I was interested in, and I showed him what I had, and he was like, I want in. And I was like, okay, let's do this thing. With his marketing ability and this program, we could take this far and we could really help a lot of people. So that's how Paid Per Letter and Send It Academy was born. And I just want to let you guys know that this works for anybody, no matter whether you're 18 or 80. And the reason I know this is my fourth son turned 18 in February. And the day after he turned 18, he got verified at one of the casinos, immediately started writing. Well, a couple weeks ago, he got his first drop, $700. He came to me, Mom, how do I get it out? I said, you got to convert it out. Let me show you. And so I showed him my method, and he was able to convert that $700 into $683. That's more than he would have been paid in 4 weeks for, minimum wage, working, the 15, 20 hours that they would give a kid his age. So am I happy? Absolutely. Should you be happy? Absolutely. This program can change your life. All you have to know how to do is write. Can you write?
Now, I don't know about you, but when I first got a chance, my husband and I got a chance to speak with Lisa via Zoom, and we got a chance to hear that up and close and personal. We got really excited. We knew we had something that everyone can win at. Why? Because it doesn't take any tech skills, sales skills. You don't have to bug friends and family, be a part of the NFL, no friends left because you bringing them all this stuff that maybe they wasn't successful in. All you have to do is follow simple instructions and you will make money. It's that easy. Now let's get into the information. Send It Academy started in January of 2024. They're a Nevada-based company, and what they do is teach you how to write letters to billion-dollar corporations, which include gaming websites and casinos. Now, the majority of these corporations pay their users in online coins, aka sweeps coins, as in sweepstakes. And what you'll do, you'll convert these coins into cash via online gaming. Now, let me stop here and say this. This is not a business that teaches you how to gamble. That's not what this is about. This is a business that teaches you how to convert. Lisa has a way and a process that she created of converting these coins and help you retain most of these coins, which you can then turn into cash and deposit into your bank account. When I say retain, we're talking about on the low end, you retain 90%. We're seeing people retain 100%, 120%, 130% of the coins that they get after they go through this conversion process and able to cash them out. So it's amazing. And you only learn that conversion process here at Send It. Now, Send It has no affiliation absolutely ever at all with these gaming websites and casinos. They're not affiliated. So if you ever call the casino and say, listen, have you ever heard of Send It or I'm from Send It? They'll say, who? Why? Because they have no affiliation. What we do here, what Send It program offers is the ability to show you how to do this and do this correctly. That's what it is. It's just a course that teaches you how to do it. Okay, now, before I move on, part of the process does include gaming websites. So if gaming websites and casinos conflict with your personal or religious beliefs, then that may not be for you. But I want you to stick around and hear the info because we have other digital courses that might be befitting and where you can earn from home. And also, we do have a very generous affiliate program. And if you're the type of person that likes to share, you can share it with someone who does the writing. And guess what? You'll get paid and compensated for sharing. Now, let's talk about the longevity. I love this part. Why? Because Send It is very new. We've been in business. They've been in business now for a year. The process itself of sending letters to these online casinos, that opportunity has been around for decades. That's what's nice about this because it's not going anywhere. Technology has made it much easier. There's no longer you have to wait for any floppy disk, CD in the mail, or talk to people, any of that stuff, right? These multi-billion-dollar enterprises are not going anywhere. And however many letters you send, it does not affect anything. Some people say, hey, are we going to saturate it? I don't think so, because Send It is very small compared to the thousands of people who are already doing this and have been doing this. There have been people who joined Send It and said their parents or cousin or whoever have been doing this for over 5+ years. It's 100% legal, and these corporations are government regulated. So what we're doing is absolutely legal, and it's a legit way to bring in cash flow. Now, you're probably wondering, well, how is it legal? You can look this up yourself. There is something called AMOE, Alternative Method of Entry. By law, these casinos have to participate to keep their doors open in the alternative method of entry. That is a AMOE process. Let me explain to you what that means. Have you ever been to a casino and you see them offer free chips, free coins, a free meal, free comps for a room, right? All those are alternative ways of getting you through those doors. Well, these online casinos are the same. And by law, they have to operate like that. So what they do is allow us to be able to request and send in letters to request to be a part of their sweepstakes. And in turn, we get benefits by them rewarding us in terms of their coin, but they get the benefit because they get the tax deduction. So it's big business, and they're able to tax deduct all those coins that they deposit into our accounts. Okay, so how does it work? We earn for writing letters up to $5 per handwritten letter. Yes, it has to be handwritten. It cannot be typed. But imagine earning $5. Now, when I first heard this, I thought it was an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. No, ladies and gents, we're talking about a 4x6 index card. Do not take this lightly. Think about this. How would you like to fill out a 4x6 index card on one side with about 2 sentences and just a code and your address at the top on one side? And every time you send this in, you get paid $5. How many would you like to send in? People are earning thousands of dollars. And now you can do this by writing this out You write the same thing over and over and over again. And now you can sit in the comfort of your home and create cash flow when you're watching TV. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Once again, can you write? You can't scribble your way to success, right? So if you can legibly write, you can win here. Well, nice thing about Send It, once again, this process has been around for a decade. So can you do this outside of Send It? Do they have thousands of people who are sending these letters outside of Send It? Absolutely, they do. And you can do that. But I want to share with you why Send It is why it's so precious. It's because if you decided to do this by yourself, you have to go do all of the legwork to figure out who to write to, exactly what to say, put every comma and period and question mark in the right place because everything has to be exact. You have a founder who is Lisa, who did this successfully and in 2023 made $78,000 by herself, and she's teaching you her method. Believe me, that's priceless. So you want to make sure you get involved with Send It because they can teach you how to do it the right way. So step by step, you'll know exactly who to write to. You'll know exactly what to say. Every comma in the right place, every period, every question mark. And then they check your work to make sure it's correct. Because if something is off and you send it in, it will get declined. But here, because they check your work and you're able to send in your template to see if it's okay, now you can mail your letters with ease, knowing you'll get paid because they've been reviewed. That's what you get here with Send It Academy. Now, let's talk about these letters. They must be handwritten, can't be typed, can't be done by your daughter or son because you really don't feel like writing, although you want to make the money. It has to be done by you. You can't hire someone to do it unless they're going to do it throughout your entire time on your account. Let me tell you why. Because once again, this is government regulated and this is big business. They're serious about this. Even though it may seem like it's nothing to write these letters, they're serious about it because it has to be done in a certain way. So they will double check to make sure that it's your handwriting over time. And if they find discrepancy, they will shut your account down. And that's like turning off the well. That's like, getting rid of the cash cow, right? Because once again, they pay us on these letters consistently. Now, you earn credits into your gaming account 8 to 12 weeks on average in the United States. Canada's seeing anywhere from 12 to 15 weeks. Ronette, are you saying that we won't get compensated? It's going to take 8 to 12 weeks if I'm here in the United States. That's exactly what I'm saying. But let me share with you why. And before you, get frazzled and show you how it works, because it's a process for you to build your pipeline and prime your pump. But once you build that pipeline and you start getting paid from that first time, you'll get paid over and over and over, provided you're continuing to write. It's all about you filling up that pipeline. This will be the longest time that you wait. This is how it works. So you fill out this 4x6 card, you put the information that Send It tells you to put on it, and then you put it in the envelope and you send it off. That's where the name came from, right? So you send that off. When you send it off, that's going to go through its mailing process. Once it goes through the mailing process, it's going to end up at a P.O. box. If you know anything about big corporations, they don't pick up every day. They usually pick up once a week, twice a month, sometimes once a month, right? So now let's say they finally have the mail and it's at its final destination. Then what's going to happen? It's going to go through their process of making sure everything is correct. They're going to scan it. Now you're going to wait in line with thousands of people to be paid. You see how that works? That takes some weeks. But this is what I want you to know to be excited about. Everybody who continued to write, by the time they pay you on your first batch, guess what's trailing? The next batch and the next batch and the next batch. That's how you earn thousands of dollars per month. And you start seeing it week after week after week after week because you have all these letters that are trailing. So as long as you continue to write, I don't care if it's 1 letter a day or 20 letters a day. As long as you continue to write, you will continue to get paid on your letters. Now you can write from the comforts of your home or from anywhere. I've seen people write at parks, write at salons, wherever you're going to sit down and have some wait time, you can write and get paid. It takes anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes, to write, depending on your writing speed, from putting the information on the card and stamping the envelope and filling out the envelope. Okay. Now I do know over time, you'll get faster and faster. I've seen that with my own writing speed. So just know, it does not take long to put 2 sentences on a card, okay? Now, who is this for? They should have just said everybody, because it really is. It's for everybody. Imagine a stay-home parent who is at home, wants to raise their kids or even homeschool their kids, and they really don't want to go out in the workplace because they want to be that parent that raised their kids and not necessarily a babysitter, right? Well, I saw a lady who had her daughter. She posted a picture of her daughter and she had envelopes, and it was about 50 envelopes. And she said 50 a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. And you know what? Absolutely. 50 a day is what? $250. $250 a day, right? So imagine people are able to earn this type of income from the comforts of their home. Retirees. My mother-in-law is writing. We absolutely love it because now she can determine how much she wants to make. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month. She has total control over that. Do you know any students with heavy loads? Maybe they can't go out and get a job because their curriculum in college is maybe too full, right? And maybe it's heavy. Now they can write between that time and earn some additional income. Anyone looking for extra income? I have friends who trade. How would you like to increase your trading dollars? Turn your TV time into writing time and make an extra $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 a month. And now you can take that money and start trading with it and earn even more. It's for anyone looking for additional income. You must be 18 years of age, reside in the United States and Canada, but that doesn't exclude some states, not because of Senate, because these states have decided not to participate. Remember, it's government regulated. So if you are in the state of Washington State, Idaho, Michigan, Montana, Nevada, Connecticut, and if you're in Canada, the province of Quebec, unfortunately, you will not be able to participate, okay? Because that's just the way it is. However, don't be dismayed. Stick around just so you can see the other things that we offer, because we do have other things we offer to earn income that's all digital. In addition to that, if you like to share, you can share with others who are in areas where they can write and you can get paid. Now, how many letters do you want to write? How much money do you want to make? And when it comes to letter writing, what I love about it, Senate doesn't pay us, the casinos pay us. They do these drops of coins into our account, and then we do the conversion process and get out 90% or better of those coins. It's just that easy. Now, how much money you want to make? It's totally up to you. 10 letters a day, 5 days a week. It's all of these say 5 days. You can do it every day if you want to. This is just an example. $1,000 a month. What would an extra $12,000 a year do for your bottom line? How about 60 letters a day, $6,000 a month? Do you know the highest I've seen? Now, once again, income disclaimer. This all depends on you. This is not guaranteed. It's just what you decide to do. Our highest income I've seen someone post was $16,000 in a month. Blew me away. Why? They are writing a lot of letters, but you know what? Heck, that's what they want to do. But how about if you wanted to pay a $600 car note? Do you know 4 of these a day? That's 20 minutes a day. Take 20 minutes out of your busy time. Write out 4 of these. That will eliminate a $600 car note. You see how you can, do whatever you want to do with this, and it can make a big difference in your cash flow. Now, these are real people with real results. I love this because it just shows people all walks of life, working class, retired, young, seasoned, it doesn't matter. People are getting this cash flow coming into their home. Why? Because it's available. Okay, it's available. Now, take a look at some of these success stories. You'll see here some of these, what we call coin drops that they were able to redeem. On the left-hand side, you'll see, I am so grateful for this opportunity. It's been such a blessing for my family, and I can't wait to get more people on board with this. They had a drop of the redemption of 508 and also 151. In the middle, 465. And on the right-hand side, it shows a drop of 226, but they were able to redeem after the conversion process, $414.70. That's pretty cool, right? Absolutely. Now, how about these success stories? I love these because it shows the impact that it's making to people emotionally. On the left-hand side, the lady says, trust the process, believe in the process. I lost my common law husband of 10 years, almost 2 years ago, to a massive heart attack. It's been a struggle to keep a house and family supported on one income. But after weeks of skepticism, I took the leap. And you'll see the first batch she sent out of letters was October 17th. It took her 11 weeks and 5 days. She's in Canada. And she started at 309, meaning they dropped the coins, 309 in coins, and she was able to convert them after the conversion process to 406 that she deposited in her bank account. Can't wait to see where it takes me in 2025. Thank you, Cindy family, for giving me a chance to find my own way. That's impact. When something like this can make a difference in your life because you are the one that's holding it down for your family. And provided she's continuing to write, she'll continue to make money over and over and over again. Now, in the middle, crying faces, emojis. Tonight I paid off a credit card, all because of this gig. $3,000 credit card gone, one down, two to go. And on the right-hand side, you'll see I'm in tears, and she has over $2,200 going to her bank account. Folks, people are making money writing letters legitimately. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 6,000. I mean, you name it. What I love about it, it doesn't matter if you made $10. At the end of the day, there's no letter shaming, right? I've seen people say, hey, I got my first drop of $10. Why? They just probably wanted to see if it worked and just send in maybe a couple. It's okay. You know what people are doing? They're cheering that person on. Why? Because everyone's doing exactly what everyone wants to do. If you want to make more money, write more letters. Now, send it product line. This is how it goes. So we have pay per letter that I was just talked about. That's available in the United States and Canada. And then we have trust formation. How would you like to learn how to live inside your trust, especially if you have assets? It's very important because you can have tax savings and protection. And they have 30-year-old trust writers that shows you and how to develop a trust and how to live inside that trust. Okay. Those two are available only in the United States and Canada. Everything else is open worldwide. We have bill savings, digital business cards, credit repair coming soon. Imagine having a digital course for credit repair where you can not only teach someone how to fix their own credit, but you can also fix your own. Lisa has a very successful credit repair business, and she's showing us exactly how she's been able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars per year doing that. My favorite outside of paper letter is Amazon course. Why? Because Amazon works when you're sleeping. People are shopping on there all the time. If you got a chance at the beginning to hear Lisa's testimony, she did $15 million in sales in a 10-year period. I don't know about you. Anyone who's done $15 million in sales on Amazon, I want to learn from them, right? And so she's made hundreds of thousands of dollars in yearly income because of it. How about book publishing? People are publishing their books. Do you have a book in your head that you haven't published yet because you don't know how? That book publishing course, Kindle Publishing, teaches you how to do that. And now you can publish your own book, put it out there, and start making money. Intro to crypto coming soon. That's going to be very important. And also travel deals. So this is our product line. We'll have more things coming, but that's what it entails now. And I say get in where you fit in because there is something for you to make some money. Now, pay per letter, back to pay per letter. Pay per letter is 9 lessons. It is a digital course. And what I love about it, everything is done online. It takes about 30 minutes to go to the course, through the course. I've gone through it and I've gone through it again. You know, you can, once you open the course, you can go through it as many times you want. You have community support, you have a template approval, and so you can start sending your letters in the right way when you become a member. How do you become a member? It's $224.99 one time. That is a bargain price. For what this is doing to households across the United States and Canada, they could have charged a lot more for that. But you know what that showed me? That showed me they're really out for the masses of people to help. Because $224.99, I'm going to say this and I'm going to humbly say this, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you desire to get started and $224.99 is a problem for you, you can't afford not to get started, right? Especially if you've been working at least 10 years. Because here's an opportunity for you to bring cash flow into your home. Call 20 people and borrow $10. But you got to get involved here because this is your answer you've been waiting for to bring in more cash flow. And you don't have to share it with anyone. Just write and get paid. Now, what does that 224 includes? $199.99 setup fee one time. And it also includes 1 month of your $25 subscription. Yes, there's a subscription that you pay for to be a part of the community of $25 per month. There's no contracts. You can end that at any time. But why would you want to end that when this community is not only supportive, you stay plugged in so you can stay plugged into the information. Things change with these casinos all the time. Like, for example, some casinos used to be 18 years of age. Now they've gone up to 21. Guess if you had an 18-year-old that constantly was sitting in letters, they all would get rejected. Now that's time wasted. You know why we know it's 21, age 21 now? Because Send It has back end support and people they have a legal team. They have people who are looking into that information. So they update the community all the time with the changes. And guess what? Now you're able to be a part of that for $25 per month is so worth it. Okay. Now, that's pretty much it when it comes to what do we do for how do we get paid with the letters. All we do is fill out this 4x6 card and we send it in, and then we get drops of coins as a reward from the casinos and gaming sites. They get the tax deduction and they pay us $5 for every one of these. And that's the way to earn thousands of dollars of additional income. Some of you guys are watching TV for free. I no longer watch TV for free anymore. I get paid when I watch TV because when I'm chilling at home, relaxing, I'm just writing, while I'm watching TV. And that's just additional cash flow. Okay. So imagine that. But here's what I want you to know. My husband and I, we love to help people win. Okay. And we could not keep this to ourselves. So what I love about it, Send It does have an affiliate program that you can take part in. And for anyone who's in restricted areas, you can also do the same. So guess what? If you wanted to share with someone, they do have an affiliate program that you can upgrade to. You have to be a member first. So you have to pay the $224.99 first. And then for members, you have the ability to upgrade for $20 one time. This upgrade is completely optional. You don't have to do it at all. Okay. You don't have to share. You can sit all in the comforts of your home and have this cash flow coming in and no one has to know. But if you like to help others, you can do this and earn direct and residual pay. So how do you upgrade? Just pay the one time $20. That's it. It's not once a month. It's one time. Now you get a link in your back office. Now you can start sharing with people. And when they get started, you get compensated by Send It. Now there's 4 different ways we earn. The first way is called, now imagine this is the first 2 ways. Let's say you got me started. I get started for $224.99. The following week, you get $105. That's 50% they're paying out. How can they pay out so much? They don't have any overhead. Everything's digital. Brilliant, right? So imagine this. This is outside of your letter writing. While you're writing your letters and you're priming your pump, you're waiting for that time to come where your letters start paying you out consistently. Just by you sharing, you can get paid right now. So imagine $105 every time you share it with someone, and it comes weekly. Now the $100 is paid one time. That's a direct referral. But the $5 is paid per month. Every time I pay my $25, the following month, you get $5 every single month. Now I'm just a party of one, right? If you had five people doing that, that's your $25 monthly paid for. Pretty brilliant, right? So you can get that paid for just by inviting 5 people. Once again, outside of your letter writing. Now, the third way we get paid is what we call matrix pay. It's 50 cents per month for every person in your matrix, and it doesn't have to be direct to you. This to me is amazing. Why? Because we have some people on our team who's getting matrix pay who've never shared it with anyone, because everyone goes into a matrix once you get started. You can't avoid that. Everyone, once you get started, you go into what we call a forced matrix, and it's 3 by 10. Let me show you how it works. So it's 3 levels wide, 10 levels deep. And so when you pay your $25 per month, you go inside this matrix. And then what happens is that whoever falls in your matrix, you're getting paid. Now, filling up the matrix is $44,286, but on the way, you're earning income. What if, as you're building your matrix, or someone else is falling in your matrix as a result of that, you're getting paid 1,000, 1,500, 2,000? Here's what I want you to know. It doesn't matter if you recruit or not, share or not, whoever falls in your matrix, you're earning income. Pretty cool. Now, the last way we earn income is what we call a matrix match. And how does that work? Well, when you share with me and my husband, and let's say our matrix pay is $10,000, you'll earn 50% of that, $5,000, just because our matrix pay is 10 grand. Pretty cool. But it doesn't just happen with us. It happens with everybody you personally refer. 50% on everybody you refer is matrix pay. This can get quite lucrative. But once again, totally optional. Really, all you can do is just write and get paid and never share. But if you desire to share, that's how that works. Now, what comes with being a promoter? Well, you'll get tools. You'll get a capture page, a landing page, and follow-up emails, and all those different things. But basically, you'll get a link that does it all. You don't have to be tech savvy. Send out that link. That link goes to work for you. So you'll see some of the capture pages here and how that works. But it's just that easy, right? Share or not share. Here's what I want you to know about sharing. Sharing is from the heart, because no matter if a person gets started with me or not, it doesn't affect my income. What, the $105? It doesn't affect my income of writing. And people are earning thousands of dollars from writing. There are people who are earning a six-figure income from writing letters. I want you to think about that. And you know how many people they have on their team? Just themselves. That's how powerful that is. You know what I love about this community is you can tell when the product or service is real, when the masses of people are not recruiting. Send It has about 25, 26,000 people who are involved in Send It after being around for now a year. Okay. Do you know about 20% of the people or less are sharing? But the masses of people, the 80% of people, are just writing their letters and making money. That's what I love, because that's called a real opportunity. Okay. And the Direct Selling Association loves companies where people are just doing that and earning income without having to recruit to get paid. And you've landed on that opportunity. So get back to the person who invited you. Tell them, give me the link. Get the link, because now you can put yourself in a position to start writing and getting paid, all from the comforts of your home, and put yourself in a position to make 2025 your best year yet. I will be back tomorrow, because once again, we're doing these every single day in this month. So come back. Don't come back alone. Come back with more people, because our goal is to make Send It a household name, because people need to know that it's out there and it's real, where people are writing these letters to these corporations and getting paid. I'll be back at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Until then,